Hello and welcome to the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Private alongside Amy Stevens from women's basketball. And Coach, first of all, welcome back. Second stint here at Memphis. How is it the second time around so far?
It's absolutely great to be back in Memphis. Had a great experience the first time around and having a great experience the second time around.
Back in a kind of a transition year. Last year, the team, as you know, I mean, you've done your research shorthanded. This year,
Right.
a full roster, you get to run practice, and right now through the early season, just trying to work those newcomers in and kind of find the identity of this ball club.
Right. It's a relatively young team this year, and with so many newcomers to the program, and it's one of the joys of coaching is when you get to try to put all those pieces of the puzzle together and figure some things out and then watch them grow. I mean, that's one of the rewarding aspects of coaching is watching young players come together and then improve and grow each week of the season.
Interesting, too, because you watch a lot of people grow up when you have a season like this because they're newcomers, whether they're freshmen or junior college players. A lot of times their roles are vastly different than what you guys are asking them to do. And then a lot of times these players are so talented when they were in high school, things are a little bit easier.
Right.
The wins came a little bit easier, and they deal with a little adversity for the first time.
You're exactly right, Jeff. And, you know, there are even Jasmine James, who's a senior on paper, but really, you know, played limitedly last year and now is in a starting role. There's a lot of newcomers, a lot of newness to this team, and, you know, but I think they're transitioning pretty well. There are bumps because it is a huge transition from junior college or high school to playing at a high level of Division I women's basketball. You do go through some growing pains at times. That is tough, but you know, we'll just keep getting better and better each week.
You're coming off the road trip to Coastal Carolina. You guys had a nice weekend. You split. The nicest thing about it is you had a nice come-from-behind win over Mercer. Now, Mercer might not carry that big name, but if people don't know about what they did last year, won 30 games, went to the NCAA tournament, won their conference. This is a very good Mercer Bear club that you rallied in the second half to beat.
Yeah, Mercer's really, really a nice basketball team, and I was fortunate enough to have that scout, so I was sweating bullets the whole week.
You were extra happy.
Well, I was really happy we won, but I was nervous going into that game because they had 5 seniors out of their top 8 kids that they played, and so they know how to win. And very disciplined team, very structured team, and so for our young team and to go in and to kind of play fearless in that first game, I thought was really, really exciting and really positive for our team. And to play in an environment where really there was not a lot of people at the game. And so you're on your holiday, you've got some young kids. It'd be real easy to show up flat for that game. Our team had great energy. Melissa did a great job preparing them for the week, and the result was a win. So it was a good win for us.
I know you guys are excited to see that energy. Sometimes, and you've seen teams like this before, I'm sure, they take a few on the chin and they just decide that's enough.
Exactly, and that was one of the growth areas for our team this weekend. We were down 22-10 to start in that first quarter, and then we were able to cut it to 8. Jasmine made a great play right before the half and cut it to 8 and gave us a little bit of momentum going into the third quarter, and then right away we started with a 5-0 run, and then it was a one-possession game pretty much the rest of the ball game until we took the lead in the fourth quarter. So, and I think even in one point in the fourth quarter we got down 8 again. And so our team showed a lot of resiliency in clawing back and not going away, just hanging around, and then executing offensively to make the plays to be able to take the lead and secure the win.
You come back, you take the loss to Coastal Carolina. They're the host team. Not really a great matchup against Coastal Carolina numbers-wise.
Yeah, it was, you know, when you play a team like Mercer that plays 8 kids and we were able to get 2 in foul trouble, we equalized the game.
Yeah.
And at least offensively. Against Coastal, it's a whole different ball game because they played 12 kids. They pressed the entire game, and then they fell back zone. And so we were able to hang around a little bit, but eventually that style of play wore us down. Our lack of depth caught up with us, and you know, playing 2 games in 3 days, not being real deep, is you know, we have to. Our margin of error just gets smaller and smaller for our team.
Early on the season, the player I think that's been most consistent, that's really stood out, and she had a double-double over the weekend, has been Elena Davis.
Yeah, Elena had a great weekend. She played really a lot of minutes and did a good job finishing shots, drawing fouls on key players, rebounding the basketball. And Elena just keeps getting better and better for us, which is exciting to see.
All right, Coach, you turn your attention, you have the midweeks off this week. You turn your attention to Toledo coming in this Saturday.
Well, Toledo is obviously a really, really good mid-major basketball program, and Nitra's with the staff, so I'm sure they have a little extra insight to Memphis women's basketball with her having coached here for 2 years. But Tricia Cullip does a great job. Her teams always play hard. They're always very disciplined on offense. They usually run a ton of sets, maybe press a little bit. So we'll have our hands full on Saturday morning with them.
Best thing for you guys is now that you're about to enter December, as you won't be back on the road to the last week of December, and really that game's in January of first. So you've got a whole month at home. Anyone that needs to get recovered can do that at home and try to make a push here at these home games.
Yeah. I think it's a good thing there's a seatbelt on my chair right now because it's so great to be home, to have a month of games in your own facility. Your kids sleep in their own bed. You get through finals week. It's a great scheduling by this staff to have all those home games, especially with the team that we have, and we can get healthy. We should be well rested. We have good prep time, so we're really excited about the month of December because there's some wins we hope on the horizon as a result of that scheduling and being at home.
Yeah.
Everybody always says shouldn't matter if you're at the road or whether you're at home, but we all know it does.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Coach, go get them this Saturday. Well, I'm sure we'll catch up with you later.
Okay, thanks, Jeff.
That is Amy Stevens. I'm Jeff Brightwell with the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.